So the technique for parallel grip pulling, whether you have a V handle, a D handle right here, or a trike handle, it's going to be the same. You're always going to try to pull to the top of the chest. Number one, chest up, lean back. You're going to pull right to the top of the chest. You're going to think about elbows in real tight to your body. Most of the time when you grip these handles, you should actually, sometimes people will grip farther away like this, but you actually want to grip as close to your body as possible. That's the trick with these handles. Grip close. With the D handle, you're going to grip pretty centered. Trike handle, actually you have the ability to pull this way or this way. It really is basically a preference. Pull downs are going to have a variety of grips that you can use, and every grip will orientate your elbows in a different position. Parallel grips are going to orientate your elbows more forwards, and you're going to have wider grips that are going to orientate your elbows more out. Different angles are going to recruit different fibers within the lat. The lat actually is a fan-shaped muscle that has some fibers that run more vertical, has some fibers that run more an angle, and some that are more horizontal. So it's really important to vary your grips, because that's going to vary the angle of pull, and it's going to recruit different areas of your lat. I'm going to teach you how to do a vertical pull down, and this principle will apply for any grip that you use. First, with a vertical pull down, I'm going to teach you how to use straight bar, and we'll teach you with an overhand grip. But again, this applies to all the different grips. First off is you want to have your adjustment correct. So the most important thing is you want to be firmly planted. So you want to have this. A lot of times people make a mistake and have too much space between your thigh, but you want to have a pretty firm position. Ideally, you're sitting about a 90-degree angle right here. So this is a good position for me, but you don't want to be so tight that you can't squeeze under. So you want it firm, but not super tight. So this is a good position for me. And some pull downs, if you're short, will have a step. So you can step up and grab. In this case, I'm tall enough, so I'm going to grab with an overhand grip. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to scoot forwards a little bit, and then I'm going to lean back just a little bit, tiny bit. So you can either be very vertical, or you can have a slight lean. You really are going to need a slight lean, because otherwise the bar is going to hit you in the face. Very slight lean. Now the first thing, you're going to get a good stretch, and when you stretch, you literally want your shoulders to be pulled upwards like this. And so we're going to stretch up, and the first action is we're going to pull down. And one thing, sometimes you have to literally practice that. So reaching up, reach up, shoulders go up, and then pull them down. That pulling down motion is super important, because that's going to strengthen your lower trapezius, the scapular depressors, and that's going to help to balance out a lot of that upper trap tension that a lot of people get. A lot of people get pain in their necks. You want to have strong little traps for that. So I'm going to take my overhand grip. I'm going to start by letting my shoulder blades be pulled upwards. I'm going to initiate the first motion by pulling my shoulder blades down. Think about pulling your shoulder blades down in your back pocket. And then I'm going to pull all the way to the top of the chest. Slow release up. Always control pull downs. Pull downs are the greatest opportunity to really work on slowing down the motion. There's my stretch. Pull the shoulder blades down. And you can think of this as a 1-2 motion. So motion 1 is right here. Motion 2 is here. And I always teach people to break them into 2 parts. 1, 2. And we get really good at it. You should just be able to do it all together in one motion. When you pull, think about keeping your elbows underneath the bar, and think about pulling your elbows towards your back pocket. And you really we don't want this happening right here. You want to avoid this at all costs. That's not good form. Instead, you should have your back slightly leaned back, lock that position the whole time.